Hello, RoahmMythril here once again. Just wanted to get a bit of an update video together here. Something to let everyone know what's been going on, why I haven't been too productive over the last week or so. So in the background here, I'm playing RoahmMythril, Dr. Wily's Riddle. It's basically a Mega Man 2 Endless hack. I tend to like these kinds of things, so let's go. The long and the short of it is, basically, I've been suffering a bout of depression lately. It's been coming from various sources, and it's just kind of sapped my desire to work on anything, really. Part of it, admittedly, has come from my channel, during the height of the whole SOPA and PIPA thing. It's why I was asking people not to mention those on my channel, but people were doing it anyway. Because essentially, I'd already done everything I could against SOPA and PIPA when I first found out about those. I'd already signed all the petitions against them and everything, and there was really nothing else extra I could have done. And so, having these constant reminders of it, it was getting kind of depressing. It started feeding the what-if in my mind of, what if by some quirk of fate this thing actually passes? All the work you've done, all the time you've spent on your channel, you don't get that time back. Do you really want to spend even more time making videos that might be for naught, that your channel could just be gone in an instant, and there's nothing you can do about it? And it's a very depressing feeling. And this is what I was trying to tell people, but I was still getting people who just would keep bringing it up no matter how much I asked them not to. I actually had somebody who was wanting me to make videos about SOPA and PIPA, and the thing is, I don't really know what that would have served. There's nothing really I could have said about SOPA and PIPA that wasn't already said by a lot of people who have channels with a wider audience than mine does. And I'm not talking numbers, I'm talking the type of viewer. Whoa. As a Let's Player, my audience is primarily fellow Let's Players and people who primarily watch these kinds of videos. So, making a video, I would have just been preaching to the choir, pretty much. I don't really think anybody new would have been reached, and so all that kind of video would have done is just further my own depression. It would have been a further reminder of what I didn't really want to think about, and so it wouldn't have helped. And that's what I was trying to tell this person, but they kept asking me about it anyway. I'm not going to mention names, I don't want to cause a scene, but just, to give you an idea of the kind of thing that I was having to deal with there. While we're on the subject, I know there is another one already being talked about and everything, so please, rest assured, I know about it. I really don't want to hear about it anymore. I've already signed the petitions against that one too. So, again, it's the same situation. There's nothing I can do about it that I haven't already done about it, so I'd just as soon not think about it so that I can stay happy and productive. So, for my own sake, for my channel's sake, just let it lie at that, okay? Please do not bring it up. There were some other sources of the depression as well, some personal dealings going on that... Thankfully, those have fallen by the wayside pretty much. Everything there's kind of blown over. So at least that source of it's gone. Don't have to worry about that, at least. So, yeah, there's that. Also, during all of this was a minor contributor, but we've been having some bloody nasty weather here lately. The kind where it's just really, really dark and stormy to where it makes it seem a lot later in the day than it really is. It's making it kind of hard some days to want to get out of bed. I mean, I obviously still was. Okay, at least this looks like bog standard Quickman. But yeah, anyway, all that was kind of conspiring against me really feeling good and like working on anything. I am pretty much over the depression now, though, so no worries. The dragon? Really? Okay. That's kind of a surprise. I was expecting a Robot Master as my first boss I'd have to deal with. But if you want to send the Cyber Dragon after me, fine. But yeah, I'm pretty much over the depression now, getting back into the swing of things. And I'd actually been trying to record the next day of Battle Network 3 for a little bit. And that's when technology suddenly said no. I have been suffering major audio desync issues. Okay, is this actually ground here now? Good. So, yeah, the desync issues, they've been a thing. Pink tried to suggest a fix to me. Unfortunately, that had its own problems. It started making the sound skip all over the place like a broken record. I do actually have all of Day 5 filmed now. I'm just going to need a little more time to get it all edited together. So, if all goes well, I'm hoping to have new videos ready to go tomorrow night. So yeah, keep your fingers crossed on that. That pretty much is all I really had to say. Oh, there actually was one other thing. Yes, I know I did miss last week's side updates. That was while I was still feeling depressed. I will be resuming side updates this weekend with everything that I still have from last week and everything from this week as well, so I'm getting back into the swing of things. I'm fully over the depression at this point, feeling good. Glad to have the next scenario in Battle Network 3 taken care of, finally. I honestly did not mean it to take as long as it did. Just one of those things. So, yeah, I think more or less this is where we're going to call it. Got to 50 screens, so that's not so bad. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again here tomorrow night when I get my new videos up and running. I hope you enjoy those. I hope you enjoyed my little run through Mega Man 2 Endless here. And I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.